I'm a professional potter. My name's Ted Secombe. This is my gallery space. I started potting in Queensland about 40 years ago. Well, actually 40 years ago this year. I trained in a different career in science, went travelling to Europe, came home and never went back to work. But I just decided to create a career for myself where I'd be a master of my own destiny, steering my own ship. Because I love the tactile nature of the material. I love the diversity of what's achievable with material, with different clay bodies, different firings, different glaze techniques. And I love that it has allowed me to expand my vision and travel a lot and exhibit a lot internationally as well as at home. So it's a very unique way to live, and a very special way, and a very frustrating way at times when things go astray, and sometimes they do. Well, it was Anne's idea, my wife's idea, because we're involved with open studios and it's a very important thing to us. But we always like to not just present the face of what we do, we like to put some other special event that coincides with open studios, so it offers a broader parameter of things that go on here. With this year's exhibition, there will be not only just works that are deemed good enough to come into this gallery space, but there will be 40 other works that will be shown at Open Studios, representing one pot for every year of making, and they'll all be 4 kilograms in size and very, very varied in their finishes and formats and glaze types, glaze colours and things like that. Open Studios is really interesting because it's a great opportunity to meet and greet and interact with a different client base than the one I regularly deal with. My normal ceramic production goes into high-end galleries in Australia and in the East, in Asia, UK, US, but Open Studios allows you to meet a lot more local participants and a lot more Melbourne people as well, and we note that we see a different personnel on those days, and so it's always nice to broaden your horizons and broaden your perspective in what you do. Creativity is just part of my nature. I mean, I attempted for a short period of time when I built this house to go in another direction, another career, but I found that not being creative left me wanting. I found that I started to become less happy about my existence, and I found that once I reconnected with my artistic essence, I came back to life. It's just part of who I am, and it's what I have to do.